Today, I am going to play hand and brain chess with ChatGPT, because I don't have friends. It will suggest a type of piece I will have to move every turn. It will also know what the last two moves were. I hope it will be more useful than a random number generator, but let's find out. Looks like we are playing with the white pieces first. ChatGPT says I have to move with a pawn. I play d4. He didn't say bishop or queen or king for the first piece. So far so good. It said the next piece is a knight. He keeps suggesting moves, so let's put an end to this. I play knight to f3. Basic development. So far, black doesn't seem so aggressive, it's a good sign. Next is a pawn move. Let's take the center. Does he think he can only move onto white squares? Anyway, my next move is a knight move. So far ChatGPT didn't let me down. Is this guy also doing a challenge? He is so obsessed with pawn moves. I should move with a bishop according to ChatGPT. Since this guy only moved pawns, let's attack his queen. Bishop to g5. Another pawn move. But this time to a black square. I'm surprised. And thankfully ChatGPT realized that my bishop is hanging. Let's retreat. Can you predict his next move? Of course it's another pawn move to a white square. Is there an achievement I have missed? Does chess.com give out such awards? I must move with a pawn next. e4 takes even more space in the center. Holy shit! He won Connect 5. So far this has been a pretty uneventful game. Let's develop my other bishop. Does he not know how the other pieces move? ChatGPT wanted to bait me here by forcing me to move with a knight. I think it wanted me to take on h4, but it is defended by the rook on h8. This is kind of a time-waster move by me. I cannot believe what just happened. He moved his queen. Now I'm scared. Maybe my assistant also realized that we have a queen, so I have to move it. Another queen move by my opponent, lining up with my bishop. Could be useful in the future. I have to move my king, which I will use to castle queenside for extra safety. Who knows whether ChatGPT malfunctions when I need it the most. If you were wondering, in chess, even as black, you can move other pieces than pawns and the queen. Maybe that's why we're in 400 elo, but in all seriousness, I don't hate that move. I had to move with a pawn, which is convenient. At this point, I don't know what to say. It's even more incredible that he hasn't lost a single pawn. A pawn move would have been great now, so I could attack his queen with my bishop, but unfortunately, I have to move with a knight. En passant is forced, and even ChatGPT knows that. First pawn down. Will we see a bishop, knight, or a rook move by black in this game? Doesn't seem like it. I am not sure if a bishop move is so useful in this position, but if the robot demands it, the robot gets it. Just the usual business by black. And at last, let's create a discovered attack, by playing pawn takes d5. We have seen my opponent knowing that the pawns can block, so my prediction is pawn to f5. Wow. GG. I'm honestly impressed by the suggestions ChatGPT made. Let's play another one. We are wide again, and the first move must be a pawn. I will play e4 now. b6, preparing to fianchetto his bishop. For my second move, ChatGPT wants to see a knight move again. Let's defend my e-pawn. My opponent plays how I predicted it. d4, big center. This guy is pretty boring so far. My robot wants me to follow some good opening practices. Let's develop my dark squared bishop first. Who knew bishop to g7 would happen? Knight to f3. Not the knight move I would have played if I was black, he is so passive. Oh no! ChatGPT lost its mind. There were literally no mistakes from his end until now, but a king move now? I can't castle. Delayed bong cloud it is. Thanks for the free pawn. Is what I would say, if my so-called brain would let me move my bishop. Let's play, I don't know. Pawn to a3. I don't trust this AI anymore. Well, it's still playable, but I'm scared. ChatGPT shows signs of dementia. It wants me to move my bishop, but I will happily trade my dark squared bishop for that knight. So I will develop my other one. This position is trickier, then I want this dumb AI to handle it. Like, I don't want to lose my queen, and it is a possibility here with that knight fork on f2. But luckily, I get to move it. Okay, I admit it, my next move is pretty dumb, but how much easier it could have been, if I could have moved a pawn. So yes, I get forked. But let's treat it as a gambit. It's 400 lichess after all. I will be just an exchange down plus a pawn, as black's knight can't really escape after taking the rook. And his bishop is also going to get taken the next move. This is not the end of the world. But ChatGPT wants a rook move. Brilliant. Why are you doing this to me? Fine, rook to d1. Black must be so confused. And so am I, thanks to this so-called intelligence. Please let me move my queen. Ah, thank you, you are not that clueless after all. f6. Pretty aggressive. This guy smelled blood and now he's steamrolling me. I get to take that pawn. It's just a trade. It even specifically said the g-pawn, which is cheating, but I don't care. At this point I just want it to be consistent enough, that it won't blunder. But it just let the enemy's bishop go, as I have to move my bishop. Pawn to c5. ChatGPT's rook move suggestions are on another level this game. This looks so stupid. Black just won't move his bishop then. He doesn't believe I am capable enough to take it. Fair point, but he doesn't know who I have to deal with. At least I can move my knight out of danger. That bishop has 3 attackers now. Finally, black moves it, and sadly, it's a strong outpost for that bishop. The robot wants another rook move, while my queen is in the corner of the board. What is happening? Well, it looks like the beginning of the end for us. It's like the robot heard me. It let me move my queen. Pawn to d5. Still, very aggressive. The AI realized the threat. I'm still alive. Knight to c5. It's not so clear what to do as black here. He's in an attacking mindset, but I don't see a strong move forward. Oh my goodness, knight to c6 is a blunder and ChatGPT lets me punish black for it. Bishop to d7 check wins that knight for free. Now from this point on I'm no longer losing. But it isn't winning yet too. Except that my opponent has lost interest in this game. Coward. GG's. It's now 2 for 2 in this series. See you next time.